curtsy then with my curtsy bag. Or maybe my cursive rap that just hit in a task like a Metroid the neck that you have. Yes, my tarantula rap with a torrential downpour attached. Maybe a testament to the tones that I get, because then I could get more gruesome with this. Every row I go was just towards the goal I go to know, because then God will know and he know for sure. Maybe the no wasn't known, like David the gnome that lives in a stone that used to be told, but then it was shown. Maybe the hole in the wall with the most would have poked this little head to see what's going on. It was me with the cheese, I'm in the fridge again, fixing the dessert, fixing the dish, because then I'm fixing to rip this abyss. Maybe I just ripping the fabrics of time every time that I did. Maybe your insistence, dog, because the simple talk is called more decisive, no. With these slices I talk, because then the citrus gone from the rind is in. Has it hit your mind, this part of line I get? Because then I could go like the poem was just touched to see for once, because then you would see for once each drop of the saliva I give the petri dish, but for a reason enough, for not a reason at all. Shit, that would have been crazy though. Wanna just go gravy stuff until I could grade your skin and put a giant bone like I was in the Navy, no? Yes. Won't you get a big boat to capsize inside of a bowl, and then y'all would know you was going bold for some old my flow. Those are the pins at the end of the rope. That's the claw that could have got plus, but you didn't put your quarters up. So why don't I just hide and quarter yo with a couple ropes and hooks, and that's good luck to do the job, because then I could have done the joke for yo, but I told it wrong, because then I got the yo for show without breaking it at all. That's some ridiculous spit, the rendition of when I'm ripping the bits, because Rumpelstiltskin's skin was still in his flesh. Maybe I steal your heart or steal them ball, because then I could go and tell y'all what's blonde. Or maybe born like y'all died as summer. Why don't you bleach it instead? Why don't I go and bleach a couple of almonds, dog, and then I had this for lunch. I could go holler at all of y'all through a cold like I was in the cheerleading squad. Maybe I could rip the red ribbon off of the red this shit. No, I ripped something big, I forgot what it was. Maybe it's something with the rubbish involved, because that was a pile of it all. A pot of piping hard until the witcher saw it. She got the perky tits you want, because I spot her out in the forest. I saw her through the trees, the dog, because then you could go with a treasure chest you pull. And that's another hoe for another boat, to tell another hoe where they got a cold so we could float some more. What floats your boat? Some flows I said, or some of this that flourish and shit? Where we're on a dog to the autumn would wash, and then your honor massage. With this that I shovel to be making this plot, it's the dog when it's put somewhere else. Then I'll put it bark in the wall, because then I'm back in your bark till it hits the wall. Cause I'm a vampire dog, I'm just a tarantula walk up on two legs like y'all, until I start to rip this song and it bounces off the walls and back in my mouth. Then I could be backing up this song like it was a toss I drag on the floor, and then I could go with something that overflows the goblet I hold. Yes, with the gems that shimmer on this abyss, and this is the winner when it sits and never lift that bitch, because then I could lift all, because this was a fucking principled talk with a little keyhole that I pulled my glance for a ball until I pulled back, because it was a rope. It was a fucking ribbon I got with the poetry involved, and oh my god involved, because that would tow it all, because then I could go like the little tugboat that I thought that I was. Boom! Off the reel. Off with some more of this shit, because it's off with the hits like I was a red queen all alone. with secrets that I told, but it's more I dispense like the piss inside of this shit. Sentences stick and then they stuck like skunks as I walk to the market, dog. Yes, the market was pumping though because they playing my song, and then I put another pump top where it belongs. On behalf of y'all, I just wanna half your song until it was quartered like there wasn't a horse involved at all. And I thought there was. Maybe I thought I saw a star when it was all but just a gloss. And I can see it when it's light, like there's also sun. And those are the lighter side of when I talk. Because then I get into Stella with this shit, and then Stella would have said that I's the best that there is. And she doesn't lie that much, give her a polygraph if you wish, and a parrot would have got a cracker if he would have repeated that shit. Maybe I just got what's shot out of the cannon when it does, and you could call that a ball, but it wasn't round enough. Maybe I just wanna round you up and then put something around your neck that called the soft and then pull really hard until all of the kicks would stop, cause I kicked the chair you were seated upon, because then I see this part of flow with our awesome that would get it to grow out of the pot relaunch, and then I could go where the octopus was with the tarantula arms and the suction cup, so he stuck to every fucking song that I sung, and then that's a sonic that starts, and that's a sonic that roars to get around that loop so we can get home or say yo with this flow, and then I get whatever I endeavor, bro, cause I'm clever and what, no, with some of this that's amplified song, because then it was so like the fucking albatross with the wings that would flop like the boss, and then till the gates would cross on all the cemeteries at once, and then I get them off from crypt when I get and decrypt some of this encrypted shit inside of this bitch, because then I could decide if I wished it once. Maybe it was a wishing part, or call the well if you want, and then I would be in a bucket on both to tell that part, because then I detailed it all. Maybe I just want what would curl on claw, because that would have been sharp and done the job. Maybe the cords would have got ripped for the intestines within it. Then I get real Tesla with that shit, or just inventive with a message I sent. Maybe the lightning that struck was inside of the bottle, and I popped a couple holes. I popped a couple tips for that part of flow with the combination that rose. That's like the thunder, bro, to get the joke. And then I fucking said this as a yoke when I got smoke for once from the smoke that it started till the smoke would have rolled like the fucking smoke was a fog, but the fog wasn't a smoke at all. Maybe the smoke expression on the pug would have told until you got I got you bitches, a bunch of this losses pulver next, and then I fucking pulverize this bitch until there's pulp and shit, until all the juice was gone by single drips. God, I'm good with all of this, and then I go and go some more with, because I just engorged my soul with some more of this so pulled, and these cakes were flat. There's no mistake with rap when he say that shit, because he make it stick. Maybe in Jamaica, dog, I can make my kinship known, because this was where I go and break it so and make it my own, because I feel it at home inside of my zone, where my dome would start to give off a lot of energy, though. It's like I'm burning it up like a furnace, and God was more than yours, because he can add all of them up and it still wouldn't be enough. Maybe all of them cross would go, because then I go so David Caruso flow with these I use on yo. Maybe I just wanna get what would been like what would get Pocahontas running shit, and I bet she was wet whenever I said shit in the sentence I says. Maybe the sentence I says was the Tetris head, like the Tetris head. Maybe it was one of those with a bunch of heads and dogs. Snake tails. Maybe it's DuckTales. Maybe it's DuckTales. For y'all motherfuckers. That's right. TWA.